What's up, guys? So I wanted to give another update for you guys today with the warehouse situation. Last time there was a video, there was no pallet racks at all and there was no forklift. So I just got this bad boy. Funny enough, I have I'm leasing this. I didn't buy it. I kind of think maybe I should have bought it, but I'm still surprised I got a forklift before I even bought a new car. So I've never had a lease for a car yet, but I do have a lease for a forklift, right? But yeah, if you were to buy this forklift, it would cost like $27,000, but I decided to lease it because I've never had a forklift. I don't know what kind of forklift I wanted. I didn't want to accidentally buy a forklift that didn't meet my needs, essentially, right? Because they come in all these like different specs and whatnot. Same thing with the racks too. I wasn't sure, like with the racks in this like whole place, as you can see, got installed on this side and that side. Some things that maybe I would have done differently, just kind of looking at it, is maybe I could have gotten it a little longer, right, on both sides, and then same thing on this side. And then I could have done some sections where like the height is a little bit different, but basically I think my height is like 55 inch on each one. But you can see that we have some pallets up top, right, that are like way taller, which is fine, but we just stack them up there because they're so tall. But it would have been nice to kind of maybe do that in like certain parts down here, because some of those items we just have to like put down here. The warehouse is still messy, as you guys can see. So all this stuff right here is gonna get sorted and organized, and we're slowly putting them on the racks, and then some of them are getting shipped out.
Real quick, if you're an Amazon seller or you've been thinking about selling on Amazon, the #1 tool I recommend to everyone is Helium 10. I've been in this space for over 7 years now and have seen and used every software like under the sun. I've even made my own software in this space, right? And what I can tell you is that Helium 10 will cover at least 90% of the things that you need to do in the Amazon space if you're trying to sell on Amazon. And in these past 7 years, I've seen them like grow, build, and improve their products more than anyone else. X-ray is probably one of my favorite features that allows you to see the sales of the market, right? You can check out your competitors. So for example, if I was thinking about selling vitamin E products, supplements, and I wanted to see like how much revenue they were selling, right? So some of the competitors are doing $200,000 on one single product, right? Of course, this niche is a little bit competitive, but the data that this tool gives you is really good, right? It tells you the revenue, it tells you how many units they move per month, and it just gives you all this other data that you can use to like really make like other informed decisions on how to sell on Amazon. Moving on to #2, the second thing I like most about Helium 10 is their Cerebral tool, which is basically a fancy way for what they call their keyword tool. So for example, I'll just like select the top competitors on this list, right? And I want to see basically like what they're ranking for, what keywords they're losing in their listing, and what long tail keywords that I can add to my own listing to improve my product. Without Helium 10, I would not have $1 million business, and I just wanted to share the love with them, about them, because they have helped me from the very beginning of my Amazon journey. And I've been doing this for a living for the last 5 years full time now. So I highly recommend them. It's the one tool that I recommend any Amazon seller has. And if you want to use my coupon code to support the channel, the code is STC50, STC50, and you get $50 off your first month. So back to the video.
But yeah, I guess when it comes to the forklift, right? So this is the bad boy. I did get my team like OSHA certified. They took training classes. I forgot to wake up on the day of training. So I didn't make the training classes, so my team just taught me how to use it. I don't really use it a lot, just besides the first day we got it just to drive around for fun. But this one's pretty sweet. This one's brand new. It only had 1 hour of mileage on it. But one thing you should know about forklifts is they charge it by, if you lease it, they do it by hours instead of like saying like mileage. That's how they count it. So for us, I think we're supposed to use it like either 1,000 or 2,000 hours a year or a month for some type of configuration for that with our lease. Getting propane is also another story too, because we're only using this thing maybe as of right now, maybe like an hour or two or probably 2 hours tops, like a week. I didn't want to get like more propane, but so in Houston, the propane service, they have like a minimum of like, they require you buy like 5 at a time, and then they'll refill it for you automatically at that price. But for us, we might only use like a tank and a half each month or so, or a tank in 1.5 months. So with that being said, it doesn't make sense for us to get the reoccurring service, because unlike our neighbors, they use it like every day a lot, like for hours and hours and hours a day. So it makes more sense for that. So in the beginning, for now, we're just gonna manually refill these tanks ourselves, and those refills cost $35, which was like another expense that, you know, I wasn't sure how much it was gonna cost. So this is my first time ever having a forklift, ever having like a car note type thing. But this one's really good. It's a Doosan model. I guess the brand's right here. And we got it from these guys. And then shout out to Matt and Sam over at Naka. They referred me to the guy that they use. And I was like, okay, I'll check them out. Got quotes, and they were the easiest ones. In terms of the pallet racks, right? So these were like a different story. I got 3 different quotes. One guy wanted to charge me $20,000. Another guy wanted to charge me $6,000, and then the last guy, which was a neighbor literally across the street, only charged me $4,000, I think, for all the racks. Maybe $4,000 or $6,000, I forget. But either way, he was the cheapest one. I highly recommend always getting 3 quotes. I got 3 quotes for the forklift. I got 3 quotes for the racks. If I went with the first quote, I would have gotten way screwed, right? And these racks, they're basically used racks. They don't look new, obviously, if you can't tell by like the rust that we have on it. But these racks are old Home Depot ones, and we can tell by that because on the other side there's like these old like Home Depot like price stickers on them, and that's how we can tell. But yeah, so the team's like super happy that they got the forklift, we got the racks and everything. So now it's about just like optimizing the warehouse. But other than that, there's some small little updates with the warehouse that
No.
I don't think there's anything sensitive on here that like I don't want to show, but essentially one of our buddies does brand management for a guy that sells whiteboards. So we got this big ass whiteboard for free, which I'm pretty happy about. I've never had a whiteboard, and I've never like really been use one for like business, because I do everything on like Asana or like on ClickUp for my to-do stuff, because most of my team's online. But for the local team, this kind of helps. So they kind of just have like little things they like check off and assign people to like do, and they have like these little boxes of like what they need to do. So that's how the team stays organized. We don't have a real clear system of how we want to use this whiteboard yet. There's nothing on the back side. It rolls around, which is pretty nice too, and it's a decent size whiteboard. My only to-do thing on here is to automate some alerts from ShipHaven. ShipHaven's a really cool software / service that my friend built. If you're doing any type of merchant fulfilled items, or just like shipping stuff via UPS, FedEx, DHL, or anything like that to your customers, then they have really good discounted rates. They beat everything that I've ever negotiated with UPS myself, FedEx myself, or with ShipStation. And you know, if you want to reach out to them, just go to shiphaven.com. Highly recommend them. They're one of my buddies' businesses. Shout out to Josh. Other than that, we have this. Just this came with it. So I guess this is the brand of my friend's whiteboard. And yeah, so shout out to Zenguin for giving us this whiteboard. But we just write like some common things on here. So I'll put like trash pickups are on Tuesday. So our dumpster outside, they come on Tuesday. On Fridays, we have some notes about like different things to clean. Dump Eufy, which is the robo vacuum that we have here at the office, inside the office area. Clean break room, bathroom, and then just organizing the prep area over there with like the tape guns, box cutters, and pens. So just some simple standard stuff, nothing crazy on here. If you guys use your board in any sort of way or have any suggestions on how to use a whiteboard more efficiently, we'll love to know. But this is what we do, nothing too crazy. Moving on to that, I think we got these little mats here because like the office has been like getting a little bit dirty. You can see right here, just kind of stuff just happens from the warehouse. This is a team. Mark, AX, say hi.
Hello.
And we got this break table just recently. I don't think this was in the video last time. Just a little bit nicer than the regular black one we had. And in my office, I don't think anything's new in here. Basically the same, just a little bit more dirty. And then over here, I would say like nothing's really changed. But Jose's moved in a little bit more stuff. Jose.
Knock, knock.
There he is.
How's it going? Welcome to the new Rally Golf headquarters. This is it. We're just getting set up. I've just kind of been switching some stuff out from the office where we had to here. I made some little custom boxes myself. Getting some hats shipped in here in a couple of days. These are all the shorts and all the shirts.
Which one is your most popular selling one right now?
So we're out of large, we're out of mediums, and the Rally
this is the most
Masters,
popular.
This is the most popular item we have.
Nice
Good
catch.
catch.
And we're out of large and medium. So we have a few smalls, 2X and 3X we have plenty of, but the smaller sizes we don't. The shorts, I guess it's been kind of cold, but the shorts, only the Masters shorts here. I'll take them out so you guys can check them out. These are the only ones that have really moved. The other ones have, I don't know, we're maybe like 60% of the way sold through. Here, we're maybe like 10%. We got a few sizes in each. But
I have a pair of these.
check them out. Check them out.
Do you want to tell them what the brand's about?
Yeah, for sure. So also, if you don't know who I am Anthony's best friend for the last 10 years. We used to date, but not anymore.
Not anymore. I found Kathleen, who's the one recording right now.
No, me and Anthony actually, we went to the University of Houston together. We were in the same fraternity, Sigma Chi, and we've been in touch ever since, right? Like we've been really good friends. My brand, Rally Golf, it's a golf-inspired streetwear brand. We're trying to bring a little bit of culture and a little bit of street to the game of golf. But you know, funny that you make me introduce that, because a lot of people are still requesting like polo shirts and like very proper,
like traditional
stuff. But it's a little bit of a blend. I think eventually this stuff will pick up, but right now people are still kind of like testing the water with it. So
that makes
that's
sense.
the brand. We're basing it off like cool stuff that I see that I like, you know, just from streetwear brands, and just kind of taking that and incorporating it into golf stuff.
Yeah, and Jose just basically just moved in here this month, right? So you'll probably see him a lot more in the videos and whatnot. So, you know, look forward to it. All right. Other than that, with the whole warehouse, that's basically the whole update. So, my favorite part about it is like this guy moved in, so it's nice to have another entrepreneur in the office versus just like my team. So, good energy, good vibes. But other than that, I'll see you guys around later.